Welcome back to my continuing adventures on Snowrunner on PlayStation 4, episode 50. We made the half century with me, MrSealyp. We are still on Pedro Bay. I'm doing the service hub reactivation, and what I managed to do, because I found it on the first episode or second episode on Pedro Bay when I unlocked it, over here I was able to grab concrete slabs, blocks. So I've got concrete blocks on the trailer there. I left the trailer because I was running out of fuel, and I came all the way back to where I dropped off the fuel bowser there, refueled, then came off the map, went and got consumables and came back. So at the moment I'm sitting with 2 consumables and the trailer is off in that direction to complete the service hub reactivation. But on the way past here I thought, well, I could take in this task as well, surely. So I thought I had already activated it, but that's going to the same location. So I thought what we can do is hook it up, we'll winch it out, and it doesn't matter if we drag it along behind us, it's not the end of the world if we do. What I'm going to do is bring it that way, then we'll hook it onto the back of the trailer, so we'll take this load plus the low loader plus that behind it, and we should be able to fulfill 2 jobs in one go, pretty much. That, as always, is my theory, and as you already know if you've been following me for a while, my theories don't always play out. I say don't always play out, very rarely play out, I suppose is probably even a better way of putting it. So let's do that. We'll bring that with us. Every time. And then like I said, we get to the low loader, we'll drop this off, put the low loader on, then attach it to the back of the low loader, and hopefully take everything. The route I'm going to take does take in an off-camber bit. We did it an episode or 2 back, or was it the last episode? And it was down by the lake. I think we're going to be alright. Well, again, we'll try. What I also did was took the Chevrolet CK1500 back and grabbed the Hummer, because I want to do a little bit more scouting around on here. I think there's another upgrade I haven't got yet, and I've also been tipped the wink on something else which might be rather handy. So what I'm going to do is drop that off there, hook that up. Hopefully it won't be too far away. We'll do attach winch. Fantastic. Where is it? To there. In all honesty, I probably... I don't know, can I winch it on the back of the loader? Probably. Doesn't matter, I'll just take it behind me. So, long load, convoy, whatever you want to call it. We've got enough fuel, I think we've got enough fuel. Like I say, over this rise we've got an off-camber bit. I don't want these concrete blocks sliding off. They shouldn't do, but you know, I just need to be as careful as I can be. See as we go down here how bad that off-camber is. So what I want to try and do is get as close down to the rocks as I can and try and level as much as I can so nothing slides off. If I can skate along the edge of the rocks, I'll do that. I really don't want this tipping, so if I can bounce that up like that, level it across the bottom here, all the better. Cool. Well, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. All is good. It's actually not too far to go, but it is a fair bit of load on this. Those concrete blocks are surprisingly heavy. The physics of them are surprising, but okay, I think we're over the worst now. There is a bit of ice, I think, as we head back towards the service hub. Now weirdly, what I thought was the service hub is over in that direction. It isn't. The service hub is over here. So maybe that's another factory. Oh, I'm not sure. Unless delivering stuff here opens up that as the service hub. Again, we'll find out. I'm sure other jobs will suddenly appear. There's only this and one more I think I've got available. So I'm hoping that in doing one or both of these that more will appear. If not, that'll be pretty much all the jobs done on here. There'll be a few side tasks and like the recovery of lost vehicles, that kind of thing. Maybe a bit of crane work. Like I say, I need to go back on some other maps and pick up a few of those jobs that I haven't done yet. Collecting oil drums and fuel containers and crates from rivers and that kind of thing. This road here that's quite slippery in the light and a little bit off camber too. That's why I've got chains in the lorry, but seems to be coping no problem at all. All good. And a promotion. Happy days. And then the one that I'd already done, deliver to the parking, the Hummer H2, that will be to there. Come on, seriously. Come on. That's delivered, isn't it? How much more delivered does that need to be? It's a bit odd. It doesn't need to be directly connected to the lorry, does it? Surely. Oh, there we go. So that's that one done. Promotion. That will normally repair things. The truck is fully repaired. Right, engine off, that off. Let's check on the map. So, jobs available. Nothing for Blackbird. Nothing for GR Enterprise. And for Morrison Mining, we've only got cargo delivery left. Coiled tubing semi-trailer delivered to the factory at Mountain River, and that's the one that we're right next to. So what I'm going to do is grab one of the heavies for that. We'll get a heavy over and collect that and do that. So it's going to be on this one then. That's all the jobs done. I think that's Alaska, apart from like a few side contracts, almost done. I do have, like I say, there's a few like this, Family Treasure, and a few of the side tasks that I need to go around and mop a few up, stock load and that kind of thing. But I have been told, where was it? That track that I said, oh, there's a track that leads off, to head up there and have a look. So we're going to do that, and I believe there's also an upgrade. Might even be up here. So we're going to grab the Hummer, do those, and then I'll be doing a bit of oh, I need to be back on that, don't I? A bit of mop up. We'll get the vehicles back. Hummer H2. So I've got roof box, I've got spare supplies in the back. This is all jacked up and tuned up and all the rest of the things, but I have put mud tyres on it. And what you'll see is what I was talking about. Without the without chains on, this off-camera bit of road is hilarious. Watch. Okay then. I'll just run along the bottom edge here. There's absolutely no, without chains, no traction whatsoever. Come on, I need traction. When we get back to the lake, you'll see as well. This one's got the... Is it an 8 litre? What inside's the biggest one anyway? Come on. So I don't want to compromise my mud performance, but it's always a trade-off, isn't it? When we get into here, this is going to be even better. Nothing. So, low range, diff lock on, low, and we just crawl. It's about the only way to keep traction on here. So, do I go for the upgrade first and then head out and check out this thing? Now, I was watching, I would say TC Gaming. It's TC, is it 9700? TC 9700 Gaming. I've been watching him when I first started playing MudRunner, when it came to console, way back, and then American Wilds or whatever. His is one of the first channels I found doing MudRunner spin tyres videos, that kind of thing. And he was doing a video the other day on the PC testing system for this, for Snowrunner. There's the new map, Kola Peninsula, which should be coming, but that's got ice that you can actually break through. So if your vehicle's too heavy, it cracks the ice and you can drop something into the water and stuff like that. Some really cool features, which I assume will come to console, but you never know, do you? So we need to head round to the left, then up that windy road. The other thing that was on the Kola Peninsula map was the snow. I said about the powdery snow, the dynamic, the physics of it seems to have changed. The powdery snow in parts of that map were ridiculously deep. This makes no difference. If I put that in low, the powdery stuff has definitely changed. Because this thing's having trouble, the same as all the other ones have had. So it'll be right here and then follow it up. And we'll come back down again and we'll head off and do some more exploring. This does sound pretty meaty though. I do like it. Although this is fairly narrow. A lot narrower than I thought it was going to be. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. Oh no, I should have stuck with what I had. I am grazing along the rock face then. Oh blimey, coming back down is going to be a bit of a game, isn't it? glad I didn't bring the Tatter in. There's no way I would have got that up here. It's so much wider. Whoa. Ugh. Ah, this is just bonkers. I do not want to get a wheel roll on this. Snow is deep. Come on. I haven't passed an upgrade anywhere, have I? Not that there's anywhere to go off the beaten track on this one. This goat path, I don't think I want to stray too far off the edge. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. Oh, oh. Oh. I'm clenching. I don't want to come back down now. Maybe just leave it up here. I think what I'll do is leave the Hummer up here. There's a shrine, and then buy another one. That's probably the best bet. Ah, there we go, look. Blimey. Okay, so I'm going to readjust myself in my seat to get comfortable for the return journey, because this looks dicey to say the least. I would not want to do that in cab. Shall I? Or is that just tempting fate? Oh, right. Let's have a quick look. You can't even see over the bumper. Don't like it. This is not going to go well. All I've got to do is just try and keep that wing there, right up against the rocks. And breathe. Oh. Oh. Oh, imagine doing something like this in VR. How cool would that be? I must admit, like trialling, like the old Land Rover trialling I used to do with my brother, that'd be quite cool. If it was like a map or a level and you could just go trialling, you know, between the gates and posts. I mean, there might already on PC be maps out that do that on MudRunner, I don't know. Either timed events or points and that kind of stuff. Ones where you have to go and you have to collect the tags and involve winching and fording and all sorts of stuff. That'd be quite cool. Isn't it weird from behind? You knew it was tight and you knew it was precarious, but it's only when you get in cab you suddenly that didn't go well. I think I just broke an engine mount. I'll say, oh, we're nearly down. There's still a fair way to go. Stay over this side. Another tight bit through the powdery stuff. Get in. Right. We are down. So on the map we can... Actually we can head round that way, can't we? Let's go that way. Of course, it'd be more of the yucky, powdery stuff, wouldn't it? That is deep. Okay, so from here... Oh, so we go through there. Or... Oh, mind you, no. That'll take forever. I'm not driving through the powdery stuff. Not happening. Absolutely zero traction. Delivered to the factory there. Oil barrels. Oh, okay. And wooden planks. Oh, okay. Stock loading. That trailer appears to be floating. No, it's not. Let's turn that off and we'll refuel while we're here. Source fuel carrier. Yep. Thank you. Very much obliged. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Whoa, that is quite a bank, that. Go away! Leave me alone. Always the most pointless and useless tree, every single time. Wow. This is struggling a lot more than I thought it was going to. Ugh. Oh, it's the what's it? The ANK? Can we just switch to it? We just get that, do we? So cool. Ooh. New lorry. Oh, we've got some upgrading and stuff to do on this, haven't we? So where are we on the map? Oh, we're not even the full distance along either. I thought it was going to be like right the way out here. I wonder what is right out there. We'll have to carry on and have a look. Yeah, so we're on the map. We come in... That's north. Up here. So we came in northeast. Yeah, pretty much northwest. Awesome. Thank you very much for the tip. You know who you are. Right, well, diff lock on all the time, all-wheel drive. Let's see what this handle's like before it has any upgrades done to it. Sounds good, doesn't it? Mint. Oh, where's that go? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Well, that's rather cool. Go back that way. Oh, I'm itching to get this upgraded now. Goes at quite a pace. So, the Mountains Road details. Name's Albert. I'm with the rescue service. Do you have any idea how many people go off trail and get lost in the mountains? We used to have a lookout point nearby. Could you go and see what kind of shape it's in? Explore the mountain peak. Please tell me that's not the mountain peak I was just on. Of course it is. The one I just came from. Ah, dear. Right, well, we'll accept it because at the end of the day we're going to go back past that way, so we might as well accept the task and we'll do it in whichever vehicle. So what I'm going to do is go back and grab the... track that. Grab the Hummer and I'll hook the Hummer on the back of this with the winch and then we'll take them both out. This needs to go back to a garage and we'll see what we can do with it. I'll go up the peak. I've just done it once already. I don't think if my heart can handle it again. Oh, this thing is Love it. I've got a bit of tidying up to do on this map as well. I've got lorries all over the place now. But I do want to get that last company contract done as well. With side missions, things like that, side tasks I can take on whenever. But the company stuff I want to try and get done. This will be the first one on Alaska. I think I'll have them all done. Michigan I don't complete them, and Russia I haven't completed them all yet either. So that'd be quite cool. Why are we not attaching? Cool. Let's go. So, from here then, I'll stop there, go back onto that, it's just that, cargo delivery. I'm going to head back to White Valley, and we'll drop the Hummer off on the way, to help actually hook back up to it, wouldn't it? It would of course help if I was pressing the correct button, wouldn't it, to auto connect. Yeah, I'll drop the Hummer off on the way past so I can get that mountain one done. I'm going to leave the Tiger over here with the back on it so I can mop up that last job on there, but I want to take this back to White Valley and we'll have a look at our options available. See you back over there in a minute. Cool. I'm in the garage at White Valley, in White Valley, with the ANK Mark 38. Let's see what we can do to it, shall we? I'm going to start on colours. Oh, there's some interesting ones. Don't know if to just go for a stock. Well, that's quite cool. Let's go with that. Then we've got exhaust, wedge cap, muzzle, heat shielded. Don't want stock. That looks a bit meaty, doesn't it? Well, that's quite cool though. Let's go with that. Right, sell that. Miscellaneous, we are going to want, well, I'm going to want roof fog lights are an absolute must, front bumper, single bar, that looks quite meaty, that's pretty cool, heavy duty pipe with twin lights, I've still got twin lights. Don't know really, there's not a lot of difference between those two other than the price. We'll go with that. Sell that one. Side thresholds. I'm not going to add them because I don't want anything getting caught in the ground. ANK rims are standard, I think. So, again, engine. We've unlocked a whole load of stuff. Oh, we've got the Westline V12. We'll go with that. Get rid of that. Gearbox, high range. I like those ones. Sell that. Suspension. I'm sure we got raised for this. We have. Sell that. Which means we can get some meaty old tyres on this too. Some 51s on it. We'll go for mud. I mean, to be fair, we could probably... Oh, off-road's best we're going to get. Oh, that's interesting. So we've got 51s on chains. Maybe that's what we need for the time being. No, you know what? Let's go with... I'm going to go with something quite knobbly. Yeah, those ones. Let's go with those. I'll get rid of those. Excellent and good. Excellent and good. In all honesty, weirdly, on-road average, off-road excellent, mud good. Oh, they're 47s, that's why the ones I before. I was thinking, what's wrong with the, mind you, the 51? They look quite cool. And those say the same, average, excellent and good. I'll go with those. Sorry. Just curious to see what it's all going to look like. Stock, we'll go with advanced medium, thank you very much. Sell the standard one. Spare wheel, do we want one? I don't know, because I don't want to compromise rear ground clearance. No, I'm going to leave that off actually. Snorkel, tall flat cap, tall front facing. Go with that one. And sell. That's everything. Let's leave the garage. Now, the only downside of this one, if you can call it a downside, is there's no, you can't change the back on this. It's a side bed back all the time. But you can hook up a low loader and stuff to it and increase your points to it. It's fairly narrow as well. That, again, potentially that's good and bad. Good for getting through narrow gaps and things, but could topple, say, fairly easily. I hope not. Seems to be going right, doesn't it? Got a bit of poke to it as well. With that high range box, don't do what I did last time. Let's stick it in the high range. Give it a bit of a bang on the old whoosh pedal. That's a fair old speed, I'm happy with that. I think my daughter's hay fever's playing up today. She's been stifling as many of them as she can. Cool, like it. Wow, that seems faster in the auto box than it does with the high range box. Nice bit of kit this, like it. So, I think this is probably going to be a slightly shorter episode, this one. But that's where we're going to leave it. I'm going to go and mop up a couple of other bits and bobs. Next episode then, we might be off Alaska. I don't know whether head back over to Russia, because Rift I kind of left. I don't know where the upgrades are on Rift, and there's a Tatooine to recover. I think I might do that. And then we'll get ourselves back over to Michigan, because I've got a load to do. I've got 2 maps I haven't even touched yet on Michigan. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I hope you enjoyed it. got a bit more done, got a new truck, which is quite cool. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.